Hello, La Miranda. This is Sarah and the Harp. Now, since we're all stuck at home, I thought I would tell you a story through this video podcast. Hope you like it. This is the story of the stonecutter. Once upon a time, there was a stonecutter who every day sat at the bottom of a really big mountain and would cut pieces of stone from it. He was very happy doing this, and he was the best stone cutter in the whole village. He worked really hard every day, cutting the stone, making them into different shapes, and selling them to people. Now one day, he sold his piece of stone to a very wealthy man who lived in a huge mansion full of beautiful things. He looked inside and saw all these magnificent objects he had never seen before. Pieces of gold and silver, jewelry, diamonds, tapestries, silk. He had never seen so many beautiful things. And he thought, well, that's not fair. I really want to be a wealthy man. All of a sudden, he became a wealthy man. He returned to his home, which had turned into a big, beautiful mansion filled with beautiful, amazing, fantastic objects. Oh, he was so happy. But he didn't have that many friends because a lot of people envied him for his wealth. So he would go out and walk around on his own. He didn't really know what to do with himself because he was used to working as a stonecutter. But now, being a wealthy man, he didn't need to, and he didn't know what to do with his days. Now one day, he saw a procession with a prince walking through the village. And everywhere he went, everybody bowed down to him. And he thought, that's not fair. He's a prince and he's wealthy, but because he's a prince, everyone bows down to him and everyone loves him just because of being a prince. And just like that, he was a prince. And he went around town and everyone bowed to him and told him how much they loved him. Oh, he loved this so much. One thing he didn't enjoy, though, was that he was walking around and it was getting really hot because the sun was shining down on him. And he looked up at that sun and he thought, well, that's not fair. I want to be the sun and make everybody sweat. And just like that, he was the sun. And he shone down on everybody, made everyone really all sweaty, and he even burnt all of the land. And he thought, ha, this is so much fun. But one day, all of a sudden, something came in front of him. A cloud. A cloud filled with rain. And the rain poured down and gave life back to the earth. And he thought, well, that's not fair. I want to be a cloud. And just like that, he was a cloud. And he floated around and he rained down on the people. He made so much rain fall onto the land that everything flooded. And he thought, ha, this is so much fun. But he noticed something. He looked down and he saw there was a great big mountain that didn't move no matter what he did. He tried rain, thunder, lightning, but this mountain stood still. He thought, well, that's not fair. I want to be a mountain, nice and powerful. And just like that, He was a mountain, and he stood tall and proud and powerful, until one day he heard a noise below him. He looked down, and at his feet he saw a stone cutter, and it was cutting bits of stone from the mountain. And he said, "Hey, that's not fair. I want to be a stone cutter." And just like that, he was back to where he had begun, carving stones and feeling very happy.